The 4B feminist movement has arrived in America. Okay, let's see what's that. I don't really know what that means. Maybe it's a good thing, maybe it's a wrong thing. Let's see. I don't really know.
So it's funny because we often say that politics is downstream from culture, but sometimes culture ends up being downstream from politics. When Roe v. Wade was overturned, women across the country said that they were swearing off casual sex. They would be more careful
Yeah,
with the
of
men
course.
they were sleeping with.
Of
They
course,
were going
of
to get
course.
on birth control
Yeah.
as a rebellion, not really realizing that that is kind of the solution to literally everyone's problems. Less
okay.
casual sex means fewer babies that you want to abort, happier women, healthier
Yeah, of course.
America. And now with Trump winning the election in America and half of American women believing that they are being stripped of their rights, they have decided to rebel yet again. And at first, this
Who would have thought, guys? Who would have thought that feminists will never be satisfied? Who would have thought that?
maybe seemed healthy, but then it took a turn for the worse. And we
Oh,
really
yeah.
need to address the 48% of white women who didn't vote for Trump because I do not think they are okay. Before we dive into the story, though, make sure that you like this video, subscribe to the comment section channel if you've not already.
Okay,
and
I
of
liked,
course, ring
I
that notification
subscribed.
bell to make
Guys, like, subscribe. Do you understand that?
sure that you stay up to date on all of our episodes. So first of all, I just want to set the scene for you guys because this is what these women were acting like the day after the election.
Okay,
Let's
let's
watch.
see. Okay, I want to watch. Okay.
I'm not speaking to men today.
Why? Why?
If a
Okay.
man speaks to me, I'm not speaking back.
Okay,
Great.
that's fine. Thank you.
Excellent.
That's really cool. Thank you. You're doing us a favor. Can you do us a more favor? Don't speak to us at all, please.
Hard to believe, but are you aware that nobody gives a shit?
So obviously they are not doing well in the slightest. But you know what? Like I said in my episode about why I voted for Trump, they're angry. I understand. They wanted Kamala to win. It sucks when your candidate does not win. We all went through that in 2020. They are being dramatic, emotional women per usual. We'll just let it blow over and then we'll get back to business. But
Okay,
then
nice.
they kept going. And next, because they were so angry at men, they started posting about how they wanted to, decenter the patriarchy from their lives. And if men were going to vote to take away their rights to have abortions, which again is not happening, then they were once again swearing off sex. Wow, what a revolutionary idea.
I've decided that cigarettes don't count today, and I honestly might go get a tattoo. But
Nice.
I also have decided that for the next 4 years, I am going to abstain from schmecks with men. As a woman,
Nobody cares. And besides, you cannot do that. Let's be honest. You wanted to. So you will not be away for it for too long. Maximum 1 month. That's maximum for you, my girl. And again, what is with this bullshit in their noses? They are like marked. If I see a woman that have something in her nose, I already know that she's a lefty. She's a tolerante. What the fuck?
my bodily autonomy matters, and this is my way to exercise sovereignty over that. So I highly encourage any other women that are single, and care about
Also, guys, do you see a pattern that a lot of girls that have tattoos have a fucked up mentality? Like, not necessarily, but most of them have. Or they are too emotional. So straight up, guys, don't do a family with these ones. That's not good at all.
progressing women's rights and still
progressing
fighting for our bodily autonomy to do the same. If you need
Who told these bumbleclads that the rights are took from them? Who taught that to them? They are so delusional. They are so misguided. They are so confused by someone, by the left party. What the fuck is that?
somebody to cuddle or hold your hand or give you a kiss, I bet you one of your girlfriends will do it, okay? And you don't even have to really be gay, okay? It's okay to have a lot of platonic love for the next 4 years.
I mean, the first thing that comes to mind is that lesbianism is about to absolutely skyrocket. They are the real ones that are profiting off of this. But anyway, here is another one.
All I have to say is good luck getting laid. Especially in Florida.
And I said this in a previous episode, but women are going around screeching this online. Not every man is only considered with getting laid. So good luck to you. It's probably better.
Good luck to find a good man. Good luck to find a good man. If a woman, guys, remember, if a woman speaks that loud to the camera that she will not lay somebody, she will not do that to somebody, she is already really miserable. Like, for real. She's not clean at fucking all. You don't need that. That already have more than 10 bodies. Maybe in the backyard, in the ground. So you don't need it.
that you're staying abstinent. That is a good thing for you mentally. Not all men care. This girl posted another video that was very similar. She said, if men won't respect our bodies, they don't get access to our bodies. Okay, this is why this is actually a good thing. You're abstaining from sex because you do not want to risk getting pregnant with somebody that you're not ready to start a family with. You don't want to sleep with a man who does not respect your body. Ladies, like, keep it up. This is fantastic. This is a
yeah, and you don't bother men anymore. That's just a win-win situation. Thank you, ladies.
exactly what you should be doing. I know that you think that this is some sort of protest, but come on, you are literally helping everyone. Some guy tweeted and said, women on here are threatening to stop having casual sex and warning us that they'll start making sure their partners align with their values. How is the entire culture fixing itself from this one event? I can't explain it. Another person commented and said, every few years, the feminists reinvent traditional values and act like they discovered electricity. I 100% agree. But the thing is,
remember guys, a woman starts to talk about traditional values just when that serves to her. When that serves to you, nah. We will not talk about that. Literally every feminist, when somebody asks for her traditional values for men. Oh, what? No, I don't need to give a shit to men. No, we don't do that here.
this never sticks. Another person commented and said, am I the only one who remembers 2016? This has happened before, and the women did not, in fact, fix themselves. Yeah, they tried this in 2016, and after the high of the attention wore off and everyone moved on, they went back to normal. They tried after Roe v. Wade was overturned, and guess what? That did not stick either. And they're doing this so that they can get attention and feel that moral superiority that they so...
Yeah, of course they do that. Okay, guys, let's be honest about that. Of course they are doing that for the attention. They just want attention from you, they just want to get pity and all of this stuff. Trust me, they get a lot of validation from the internet, they are getting a lot of validation from other girls, like, let's go girl, you are right, we're doing something right here. And there will be a lot of men simps, a lot of betas, a lot of other, how we can call them, fatties, men that cannot get their shit together and they are pleasuring girls how they want them to hear just because they want to get laid. A lot of guys are just pretending to be lefties to get laid from these girls. But who would have thought that the left girls want the right ones? That's their psychology that developed through thousands of years. That they want a good-looking man, a man first of all, and they are lying to themselves that they don't want that. But in truth, they do. They really do. And just one population will suffer from that, for themselves. I'm really happy for us, guys. We will not get this bomb class near us. Well, at least near you guys who is in America, because I'm here in Moldova. And unfortunately, I have to be more picky than you guys because I cannot divide them like that, like you can.
Desperately require. And you might be thinking right now, okay, Brett, you know, it's ending here. They're going to do this. They'll move on in a few months. But no.
Well, think again.
I mean,
and that's cool. I will have a lot of content to do. I will have a lot of videos for you guys. So, you know, guys, I see that you enjoy my videos. I see that you are looking, a lot of you are coming back to my channel and are looking without a subscription, giving me even a like. I really appreciate that, for real. But for me to have something from this channel, I need 1000 subscribers, so please give me a follow. I would really appreciate that. I will kiss you in your butt cheeks. And let's move.
maybe they realize that they can't do the same thing they've done 2 other times before. So now they're actually adopting something that we have talked about in previous episodes, which is the Korean 4B movement. And this is why I was so excited to do this episode, because I love when things overlap and we can do like a callback to another episode.
Okay,
But basically, TLDR, feminism is rampant in South Korea. Their birth rate is plummeting. Nobody's getting married. Nobody's having babies. And feminists really made this worse by creating the 4B movement, which means no sex with men, no dating, no marriage, and no children. And
so that's what it means. These bumblecluts understand that they are punishing themselves, that they will be alone, that an entire generation of females will be alone at their 40s, 50s. They understand that? Good luck with staying with cats home. God forgive these cats. Jesus Christ.
many of these women make that their full-time job, so they can also add no money to the list. They literally move off of their fathers, which just makes it even more comical. Anyway, women in America have adopted.
Well, their fathers deserve that because they did not do good as fathers in the lives of their daughters. So they kind of deserve that.
this movement. Here's a few headlines. No dating, no marriage, no children. Interest grows in the 4B movement to swear off men. Boycott men. South Korea's 4B.
But why it's called 4B movement? It needs to be called 4M movement, right? Or no? Because it's no. Like, no?
Movement gains traction in the US after Trump's win. Trump's election has women swearing off with men. But the thing is, guys, American women couldn't just stop there. They needed to feel special. They needed to do.
They already did not give sex to good ones, let's see that. They are just getting laid by the ones that speaks well, that can give a lot on your years. So yeah, you guys don't lose nothing. You just don't need to stick your stick thing in that grave. Okay, I just see a win-win situation for you guys.
Think it was unique and just a little bit different. So they decided to start shaving their heads to put their own spin on this movement. Just watch.
They are even marking themselves. That's even cooler.
Feeling spicy. You
guys, if you see a shaved head, a tattoo on a body, a marked nose like a or something on the lips, you need to think before talking to that.
feel spicy? Because I do. All right.
Okay.
I don't know how to use this thing.
My favorite thing is that she keeps trying and it never works.
Off hair, being skinny, being hot, being all the things that the patriarchy wants us to be. And I'm talking to you too.
Okay, thank you.
Those of you ladies who have internalized misogyny required to do it.
You're just getting yourself in grave, you know that?
Thank you.
Minorities who are so scared of a woman in power.
A woman in power? How you are in power?
Just in case some crumbs fell off his plate.
So that's the only reason I voted for Trump then, because I have internalized misogyny. I'm so afraid of a woman of color being in office and I want some crumbs from Donald Trump. Give me a break. You're not even trying to understand why 52% of women just like you voted for Donald Trump. You don't even want to think
Yeah,
about it.
52% of women voted for Donald Trump. I just wanted to say to that. And they are not even thinking about that. Some of them are just talking shit to them, and that's all. And they don't think about why they did that. Indeed, why they did that. Oh, who would have thought why they did that?
And move on and say F this, which she continues to do throughout the entire video until the end.
Stop having sex with men. Stop talking to men.
Thank you.
Divorce your
Do
husbands.
that.
Leave your
Thank you.
boyfriends.
Leave
them.
Yeah.
Shit about you. And I
we
promise you, come over to this side. I will bake cookies. I will shave your head if you want me to.
How did we go from Britney's
After 1 month of that communication, I can guarantee you they will shit on themselves. And they will know that even to themselves they are insufferable. If women get along with somehow and trying to do like that when speaking to a woman, they to themselves are really mean. For real, I have seen that.
Spears shaving her head to that being like, oh my gosh, she's really having a mental breakdown, to now this being some kind of female empowerment rallying cry. Did we forget what happened 20 years ago and what we all thought about it? Like, how has this changed so quickly? Now, I know that there is a real psychological term for this, but this entire thing just screams, I'm unhappy, I'm insecure, and I want other people to feel as unhappy and insecure as I do. Like, she's literally urging women to leave their husbands, to leave their boyfriends, to be single.
And if that women will do so, then men know what to do. Then men will be happy. Then men dodged a bullet.
Happy like her. I mean, she'll bake you cookies. She'll cuddle you. You just need to leave men and shave your heads and not be hot and skinny.
Cool.
Because obviously all of that is terrible. I'm sorry. This is not a woman who wants the best for other women. A woman that genuinely wants the best for other women would be telling them about Thrive Cosmetics, which is exactly what I'm going to do right now. Thrive Cosmetics beauty products are certified 100% vegan and cruelty-free. They are made with clean, skin-loving ingredients, high performance and trademarked formulas, and uncompromising standards. It's easy to see why their bestsellers
Guys,
have
I'm watching all the video because that
Thrive
affects
sent me some of their products
YouTube algorithm,
ago.
so we
I
need to watch
literally
all the
have been
video.
Shocked at how much I love them. Like, I knew that they were a great brand. I've heard great things about them, but their mascara specifically, their lip liner, I literally think that it is the best lip liner I have ever had. Their mascara specifically is one of their best sellers, one of their most famous products. It lasts all day without clumping, without smudging or flaking. It literally makes you look like you're wearing lash extensions, but without the damaging glue or salon prices or that caterpillar look. It's so easy to remove. It slides right off with warm water and a washcloth. No soap required. The nourishing ingredients support longer, stronger, and healthier looking lashes over time. So brighten up your fall look with Thrive Cosmetics. It's luxury beauty that gives back. And right now you can get an exclusive 20% off your first order
Oh,
at
20%.
thrivecosmetics.com/Cooper.
Huh?
Again, that is Thrive Cosmetics, CAUSEMETICS.com/Cooper for 20% off your first order. And so if you want to
Nice.
feel even more beautiful
Uh-huh.
after
Oh,
Trump
yeah,
got
yeah, okay.
elected and pushed back against all this nonsense, you can go order some of that makeup. And yet hundreds,
cool.
maybe thousands of other women jumped in. Just watch. Come with
I would do that, guys, if I would be in your place in America.
me to shave my head and deconstruct internalized patriarchy. Great. You're so brave. Stunning and brave.
Wow,
I mean, girl
wow.
bossing to the max.
Yeah,
Here's another.
wow.
When this is the only thing we have left to control ourselves.
Most of that women are not even looking good, or they are old, or they are fat. They are not getting enough validation from other men, so yeah, that shit speaks from themselves.
So dramatic. And then what is this person in the back hiding your face? You're cosplaying as oppressed. You're hiding somebody's face. You're sitting there. You're so somber. There are literally women across the world who are getting married off at 9 years old. Those are not women, girls that are getting married off to middle-aged men at 9 years old. Women who are literally publicly executed because they show their hair in public. Women who cannot get medical attention. Women who cannot go to school. And you're
Yeah,
sitting
okay,
here
that's
on
fucked
your
up.
little TikTok app, shaving your head because you want to seem like you're oppressed, because that gives your life value. That.
Because they don't give a shit about problems of other women in other countries. Like, for real. They're just caring about validation, about getting power of men, about being the right ones. But about the problem, a lot of other problems in other countries of women, they don't give a shit. Even I have seen a post somewhere, I don't really remember, where there was said, why they don't care of other women in other countries? And they said, well, that's the problem of other countries' feminists. Wow. Women empathy in its prime.
Is what all of this is. Why are all of these middle-aged women, again, like, this seriously screams, I need to feel important and relevant again, and I need to make
Yeah,
other women,
of course.
especially young women, feel as miserable as me. Like this poor
Of
girl.
course.
Like, what is this actually doing? It literally is doing nothing. And all of these feelings of anger and frustration.
And again, do you see that, guys? They are marking themselves like pigs. These tolerantist pigs, Jesus Christ. Oh my God.
and insecurity are probably heightened because so many stunning, beautiful women all over this same app are literally celebrating Trump's win. They're celebrating their vote
Yep.
for Trump. Like, these
Nice.
videos are literally all over my For You page. This was right after he won. Here's another one. This absolutely beautiful, adorable mom. Like, she's precious. This
Nice,
is the
cool.
other side of the internet right now. But I don't need to spend any more time showing you guys those videos because we literally did an entire episode about these women last week. But women moved right for Trump this year. White women specifically moved plus 11 points for Trump. So all of this head shaving, all of this drama, it is a desperate cope.
You are coping and seething. You just can't accept what you're seeing.
It is a way to feel like they have some control over their lives, that they can stay relevant, they can bring
No,
other
they
women
don't have.
down since they're probably
Let's be honest, these mental ill women don't have control even of their mental health, not on other people. And there are men that are dating these women, and I'm really, like, I don't have even words for that, man. Why the fuck are you? What's wrong with you, man? They are so good girls, like you saw that in these clips. They are so good girls, good cleaned mind girls on the other side, and you are dating with this one, with lefties, and you are pretending to be left thoughts to get along with your shitty ass mental ill girl.
angry that so many of us very happily voted for the Donald. I mean, they are desperate to hold on to this idea that they are so oppressed and have to fight back, but you're literally not. The Rally Girl on X put it well when she said, you live in the land of the free, with privileges that you take for granted. You are not oppressed. You know what
Of
real
course.
oppression is? Women in
Yeah,
Afghanistan
of
have no voice. They are forbidden from going to school, visiting places of worship, going to gyms, salons, or even national parks. They can't work. They can't leave their homes without a man present or even choose their own clothing. Their basic rights and safety are literally under threat every single day of their lives. They do not have the freedom to leave an abusive situation.
Because, like I said, they don't give a shit. They did want more power against other men and against other women. They want just more power. They want to show that they have control. They want to show that they are better.
Meanwhile, some liberals in America are shaving their heads to make a point. Did you think about donating that hair to Locks of Love? Do you realize that you're trivializing the experiences of women with cancer and alopecia? You rail against the system, yet it's because of capitalism and your right to free speech that you can vent on social media and even profit from it. Real feminists do not stand for this. Women who truly care about rights don't stand for this. The 4B movement is a mockery of the real horrors that women worldwide are facing. It is embarrassing and it's tone deaf. And I completely agree with that. This impacted none of us other women in the slightest. Like, other than us seeing your video and going, ooh, okay, that is a bit much, maybe laughing at it, did not impact us. Men do not care. We don't care. But you know who does care? Well, like this poster just said, the women around the world who have lost their hair, whether that be to cancer or alopecia, or maybe it's fallen out due to the stress in their lives, that is who you've impacted. You are so focused on being martyrs and making yourself ugly to men that you have to stop to think about what that means for men who can't have the hair that you're buzzing off. Are you saying that they are unattractive and that men don't like them because they're bald? I mean, f you. But I will let these women speak for themselves.
I am not part of this trend. Stop. Stop. There are people that have lost their hair, like me, and it has been devastating. You guys claim to be so caring and kind, but look what you're doing. You guys are not realizing that you are triggering people that have lost their hair, that have cancer.
That's fucking sad.
Shaving your head because you think you've lost your rights, you didn't lose your rights. Good job, assholes.
I mean, could not have said it better myself. Here's another woman that posted this week. She did one of those TikTok slideshows, and she said, to the women shaving their heads for the 4B movement, you say that you're shaving your head so that men won't want you. But does that mean that men wouldn't want women that have struggled with hair loss due to alopecia or chemo? Your actions are very selfish, and it's only affecting women that have struggled with hair loss. Should we not be able to feel loved by a man? Should men not want us because we're bald? Y'all are making it seem like being bald is a bad thing, and it's really aggravating me. People make fun of bald people on a daily basis, yet don't want to be made fun of for being overweight, ugly, etc.
Yeah. That's really sad. That's really sad. I don't even know what to say about that.
I have fought too long and hard to normalize bald women. Us women with hair loss don't take your words kindly, and in fact, you're definitely making it harder for us to feel loved. So please, before you go shave your head, think of the women who have went through traumatic experiences losing their hair, learning how to love ourselves again, allowing others to love us, and actually feeling loved by others. Y'all are undoing the work that bald women have worked so hard on. Per usual, the party of political correctness and inclusivity and moral superiority finds a way to belittle and trash a group of people that actually deserves love and deserves inclusion so that they can feel important. And that's really all this is. You want attention and you want to feel important. So here you go. Here's 15 minutes of attention for you. I hope you realize you were acting like ridiculous entitled pricks.
No, they will not realize that. Let's be honest. They will not. Let's be honest, guys, they will not realize that. They don't even know what they did. They don't even know that nobody cares. Nobody from men cares about that. Jesus Christ, in a fucking clown world we're living right now. If you enjoyed this video, if you stayed till this now, like, I would really enjoy if you will subscribe. I don't even need a like from you. I don't even need... okay, you can comment. I read the comments. I really like to read them. I want to interact with you more, guys. So please give me a subscribe. I need really 1000 subscribes to get something from this channel. And I want to start streaming for you guys, because this is really important to me and I want to get along with you. So, thank you very much and see you in the next video.